Hi, all the artists out there. Today, you are going to learn how to draw a cute, sleepy fox. And we will be adding some flowers in the style of Georgia O'Keeffe. The materials that you will be needing is a green paper or any color paper that you have, crayons, a marker, and a pencil. Start near the middle of your paper by drawing the letter V. Then you're going to attach the top two lines with a curved line like a rainbow. It looks sort of like an ice cream cone. Next, you're going to do two ovals on both sides of the ice cream cone shape. Those pointy ovals will look like that on either side. Finally, you're going to add a triangle and color it in black. This part is going to be his nose. Now let's add his ears. His ears are in the shape of almond shapes at the top of his head, where they are like an oval, but it comes to a point at the end. So you're going to add two curved lines, starting on the inside part of each ear and going up to the point at the top of the ear. Next, you're going to add a smiley shape, like a smiley face, on both of those ovals. And then you can add some eyelashes, and then you can add little dotted lines right above his nose. Next, you're going to add two long U shapes coming from the bottom of his mouth, and that is going to be his little paws. And then you can add some little lines for his nails. Next, add a big C shape right next to his paw. Next is a big curved line starting at the bottom point. Go up and around until you get to his ear. It's like drawing a big curved rainbow. Now add a zigzag line near the bottom of his tail and a dotted line going up, starting at the zigzag line, going up around all the way to his ear. I added 2 or 3 dotted lines sort of randomly to make it look like hair. Now I'm going to add some flowers at the top of the fox's head and around him in the grass. I have a separate video you can watch about how to make Georgia O'Keeffe's up-close flowers. Next, draw some wavy, curved lines around the fox in different directions. These are going to be the vines, and then you can add some ovals for the leaves. Next, I wrote a little message at the bottom in black marker that said, "Be kind." You might want to write your own message at the bottom or top or wherever it will fit. You can pick a word that's important to you, your name, or one of these messages. Next, I added some flowers around the fox. You always want to start with first a big circle in the middle. Then you can add some ovals, circles, or triangles around the circle in the middle. These are going to be the petals, and you can color these in with your crayon, marker, or colored pencil. Next, I always like to blend the colors together using a lighter color over the top, like white or yellow, and you can just sort of scribble over the top to add in some highlights. Next, I added in some lines in the middle of the flower for the seeds and pollination. I added in a few more flowers around her, using the same strategy, a circle in the middle, but this one I added some triangles around it for the petals. Next, I added in some purple lines in between all the triangles. And finally, I went over the top. I just sort of scribbled over the top with a white crayon to blend it all together and added some black lines in the middle. For this flower, I used a cloud line around the outside of my pink circle. I colored in the flowers around the fox and on the fox's head with a variety of different warm colors. Next, I used a dark green to color in all of the oval leaves, dark green first. Then I went over the top of the leaves with a lighter green to add some highlights. Next, I colored the inside of the fox's ears peach. Finally, I went over the letters of Be Kind with purple and blue marker or crayon to outline them in a little bit of color. The two ovals on the outside of the fox's face are going to be white. I colored right over the eyes and eyelashes. I also colored the edge of the fox's tail white, and then I took my black marker and I traced over the eyes, eyelashes, and outside of the ovals and the zigzag lines to make them darker again. Finally, I colored in the rest of the fox orange. The middle part of his head, a triangle there, the two ovals for his paws, and the rest of his body were all orange. And there is the final project of my sleepy fox and message.